teacher Andrina here with a private video made just for you. For clicking my referral link, I have made this video that will guide you through how to successfully pass your Mach 1. Get ready. Your Mach 1 will be teaching the letter P. When you get to this slide, just acknowledge it by saying, letter P! Yeah! And then click through. With your reward slide, just like in your interview, just say, when you do a good job, you will get a tooth. Your next slide is the hello song. When you get ready to do this slide, there's lots of different options. This is just a suggestion. You can say, let's sing. I have a microphone. You may make one, or you may just hold up an invisible microphone, or you may get an instrument, a play instrument, and pretend to play. But here's the beat to the song. You want the student to repeat it line by line. So on the PowerPoint, underline the first line of the song, and then you sing it, and then let the kid repeat it. So it's hello, hello. Let the kid repeat it. How are you? You can hold the mic out and let them say, how are you? Do it again. Hello, hello. How are you? How are you? I'm fine, fine, fine. I'm fine, fine, fine. Your next slide is the alphabet chant. Now, there are many ways you can do this slide. You can use alphabet flashcards and hold them up to the camera. You may have props of the different object, apple, banana, a stuffed monkey, a plastic muffin, and you may hold those objects up. That's one way. Those are a couple ways, actually. I mean, you use your creativity with this one. Here's just one way. You can say, A is for apple. Ah, ah, ah. And let them repeat it. A is for apple. Ah, ah, ah. Good. And then you could go, B is for banana. B, b, b. Whatever you have, make it work. Let them repeat the sentences back. M is for monkey. Monkey. Let them repeat it back. So use what you have. You see, I didn't use my B flashcard because it had a picture of a bag. It doesn't matter if I went from flashcard to prop. Use what you have. Make sure to give the kid a reward at some point. The next slide is matching big and small letters. So this is yet another review slide, and remember, you don't want to spend too much time on review slides. And up to this point, everything has been review. So make sure you are keeping your pace. With this one, you have to get the student to draw a line. You may want to use your whiteboard and say, big A, big A. Where is small a? Where is small a? You may hold up a magnifying glass. Where is small a? Just look around, see what you have, and then say, small a. Draw a line. Draw a line. Draw a line. and watch for them to do it on the screen. And then you can go through similarly with the other letters. Big M, big M. Where is small m? Big M, small m. Draw a line. Let them do it. You can model first, whatever it takes to get it done. And then when they do a good job, you get a tooth. And then get your little board and a tooth. Draw a tooth on there. And make sure you give out rewards frequently. Even if I don't say that, make sure to do it. The circle it slide. I will demonstrate the first example, mouse. So for this slide, there is a picture, there's 4 pictures, and you need to do them one at a time. I would start by circling the picture of the mouse and saying, mouse, repeat, mouse, good job, mm, mm, mm. Repeat, mm, mm, mm. Good, mouse, 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 ah, 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 mouse, circle, ah, ah. Watch for them to do it and let them circle. They may say or and circle, and you say, good job, high five, yeah. And then proceed with the next picture. Circle it and have your little cards, or whatever, and have them speak. Remember, speaking on every slide. The how are you slide. This is a pretty basic slide. Circle one face at a time and just go through it. First one is I'm sad. Repeat. I'm sad. I'm sad. Then circle the next one. I'm fine. Repeat. I'm fine. I'm fine. Fine. Circle the third one. I'm happy. Repeat. I'm happy. I'm happy. Happy. Then at the end say, how are you? How are you? And let them choose one. And then you're good. Letter P slide. Now you're getting down into the meat of this thing. This is basically where the lessons really kicks into new information. So you want to teach big and small P and the sound P. So you may have a flashcard, you may write it on the dry erase board. Here's a way you might do it. P. It is a P. P. What is it? P. Good job. Hi, P. Hello. Hi, P. P. Good, P. Get them to repeat it, a couple of times. Then go into big P. Big P. You can trace the big P on the slide. Big P. What is it? And they'll say big P, and you'll say good. It is big P. And make them answer in a complete sentence. It is big P. Good job. And then go into small P. Do not say little. Small P. Make them say that and then go p, p, p. Repeat. P, p, p. P makes the p sound, or whatever the target language is. Make sure you review the target language and use only that in case I say it wrong. P makes the p, p, p sound, or whatever it is, or p, p, p. Tracing the letter P. On this slide, you can ask the student, what is it? If that's the target phrase. If it's, what do you see? Use that phrase. And then let them say, P. Good. Or you can circle one of them. And if you circle small p, they should say small p. And you say, good job. Right. Small p. And then get them to trace it. If they don't understand, because your evaluator may pretend not to understand, you may have to hold your mouth up and go, right, P, and coach them through it that way. Give them an opportunity to say the sound. What sound? Good. And then move on. The vocabulary slides. There are 3 of them. Panda, pepper, pig. You need to teach all 3 of these slides in a similar fashion. You'll start off with the picture. Just a suggestion. You may circle the picture. The first one is panda and say, I see a panda. Panda. And if you have a stuffed panda, you can hold up your stuffed panda or a picture of a panda and show that. Panda starts with P. And then you can circle the P in the word panda. Panda. Repeat. Panda. Good. You want to clap the syllables. Panda. 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 And just get them to say it high, low, silly voices, clapping the syllables, circling the P, panda. And then you can clear the screen with the clear button on the side. And then you can circle the panda again and say, what do you see? And then let them say panda. And if they don't answer in a complete sentence, say, good, I see a panda. And make them repeat it in a complete sentence. And do all 3 of your vocabulary slides, in a similar fashion. Kind of follow that. Circling the picture, clapping, high, low, silly voices, using it, circling the P, panda starts with P, or panda makes the P sound, whatever the target language is. They have updated this PowerPoint since I did my mock. So my target language may be different. So please review your target language in case mine is old and they've changed it. So use that target language. Point and read slide. Now, never read the title of the slide. I mean, you don't have to read that at all. It just adds extra language and takes up extra time. Just jump right into them. So teach this from a whiteboard. Do not attempt to teach this slide from the actual PowerPoint. I've actually had teachers who went through and said that was some of the feedback that they got. They were like, I'm really glad you didn't teach that from the slide, that you used a whiteboard. So that's one tip. So go A, ah, 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 ah. Good. P, good job. App. 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 Or you may do app. App. Or however you want to show them that the words, you put the sounds together. You can use magnetic letters here and slide it over. App. App. that way, and then continue through with the other lines. There's 2 slides that you can teach in this fashion. Now, I want to caution you, don't do so much on each slide that it slows your transition time down. If you don't have multiple dry erase boards like I have, where you can already have them prepped and ready to go, then figure out what you can manage while still moving through seamlessly. You don't want there to be all of this wait time while you're gathering your materials to teach this next slide just because you went over the top. So keep it energetic, make sure they're interacting with you, but do what you can balance and still keep pacing. Okay? Activity time. Just make a big deal. Pom poms, clappers, activity time. Woo, woo, woo. And that's all. Odd one out. Now, this slide can be a bit tricky if you are trying to teach it without using too much language. So what you need to do, there's a picture here of a pig, a panda, a monkey. You can go through and circle each picture and say, what do you see? And let the kid say, I see a pig. And you'll say, good. And then write the letter P above pig. And do the same with these other pictures. Write the letter above it. And so then you can say, P, P, M, no! And then circle the M, put an X on it, and say, bye, bye, monkey. Not P, bye, monkey. And sort of kick him out. So that's just one way to sort of teach that slide. Don't let it beat you down. It can be a tricky one. Don't over-explain the slides. Do something very similar. What do you see? After you circle it, let them identify. Write the letters. P, P, M. Bye, M. Like that. Sit and stand. I hate this slide. So this one can be really tricky. It can take a lot of time if you're not careful. I'm going to show you a way that you may get through one example. So the premise of this slide is you have to get the student to sit if the word is right, and if it's incorrect, you have to make them stand up. So you circle the picture, and you would circle the picture of the pig, and you may say, I see a pig. Yeah, pig, sit. And then you may clear the screen with the clear button and circle it again and say, I see a monkey? No, monkey, stand. And then you literally need to stand up. You have to stand up on this slide. Stand up! And get them to stand up, when it's wrong. Okay? So as you go through, do, maybe 2 that are right, and you can stay seated, 1 and 2 that are wrong, that you'll need to stand up for. Now, when you're trying to decide what other words to use, don't use any of the pictures that you already see. So don't circle panda and say, I see a pig? No, don't do that. Use words that they already know. You could do apple. Anything from that ABC chant would be a good idea. Apple, banana, ant, things like that. And call it those other names that they do know. P words. I actually had to get someone to screenshot me this because it was not in the mock that I taught. This is a new slide, which is why I say make sure you check your target language, because these PowerPoints have been updated. And what I may have had to say may be slightly different in your version. So make sure you look at the student's prior knowledge and what the target phrases are and use those. So for the P words slide, you have pen, and you'll teach pen, like you may have done the vocabulary slides. And then the student has to come up with 3 words that start with P, and it can't be panda, peppers, or pig. So depending on how your evaluator behaves, this could be a little bit daunting. what I would do is already have some things on hand that you could use to sort of jog the student's memory. Think of things that they maybe will know. Popcorn may not be the best example, but you can go get a pot from under your kitchen cabinet. Pot! In case they can't think of anything. Or a picture, or maybe colors, purple, pink. Think of simple things that they may know that they can identify as P. And you may sort of have a prop for two of them and let them think of the third one on their own. I've never taught that slide, so you just sort of use these suggestions and take it in whatever direction you feel is best for you. Fill in the blanks. So this slide is pretty easy. You're basically just wanting them to write either the big or the small letter, whichever one is missing. So you could circle big P and say, what do you see? And they may say P, and you'll say, good, big P. And have them say big P. Then you can say, draw small P. Draw small P. And you may even show them small P on your flashcard again, and then take it through those other letters in a similar fashion. Make sure you're giving out plenty of rewards and high-fiving and, oh yeah, good job! Smile the whole time. Good. Matching fun. Now, all of these pictures are images that have been covered at some point in the lesson today. So they should know these things. So you could start, just an option, going through and have them and say, what do you see? And then circle the pictures one at a time and have them identify it. You may go that route if you feel that that's going to take too much time, because this slide can take time if you're not careful. You just may want to say, what starts with P? Draw a line. And then if the evaluator goes ahead and just does it, then good. But if they don't, you're going to have to sort of break it down. What do you see? Pig. Then you may have to do some and then clear it and let them try a couple. But don't let it eat up too much of your time. The let's talk slide. On this slide, you want to sort of have an open discussion with the kids, of course, using basic phrases and very few words, target sentences. So you may circle the picture of the panda. What do you see? And let them say panda. If they say just panda, I see a panda. And then you can say panda. Because the panda is sleeping, because they want you to kind of extend it. If you look at the teacher directions, then you could circle the peppers. What do you see? I see peppers. Peppers! Pepper! And go through like that. What do you see? I see a pig. Good pig. Pig. Oink, 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 oink. Or however you want to do pig, but, bring it to life and high five the camera. Make sure you've given out lots of teeth at this point. And you're good. The goodbye slide. This song, you sing to the beat of the hello song. It's the same. So it's goodbye. Get them to repeat. Goodbye. See you next time. See you next time. Goodbye. Goodbye. See you next time. See you next time. Goodbye. Bye. Bye. Goodbye. Bye. Bye. Okay, that's it. The last slide. On this one, you click right after you do the song and just say bye, whatever their name is. Bye, Amanda. Bye. And then you're done. if you made it this far, because they will stop you if you go over time. So I hope that this sort of step-by-step walk through Mach 1 is beneficial to you. Please remember, these are just suggestions, just ideas to sort of get your brain thinking of ways that you can teach these slides. Make sure you just bring it to life. Talk slowly. Whatever feedback you got in your interview, implement in this mock. It just may save you the trouble of having to go through Mach 2. You can pass this one and be hired. So make sure you prepare and watch this video as many times as it takes. But remember, suggestions only. These are some things that worked for me when I did my mock. Okay, and I hope that they work for you. Please don't share this link as it is private. It will not be listed on my YouTube page because I am making this specifically for people who have used my referral link. So thank you, and I hope it helps. Bye.